Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Kingdoms of the Dump. In the previous episode, we had a lot of back and forth between two different groups, technically three. So much so that I had to go back and review the previous episode to remember what had happened. And well, oh boy, things are not looking good for one individual. Potentially two. But we found ourselves in the shelter, home of, well, a bunch of strays that are basically a resistance group against the Hands of Grime, but apparently aren't treated very well by their own kind because, well, they quote-unquote left the pack and cannot be trusted, which, that seems rather harsh, but whatever. Now we have to go meet with their leader after I do this. Fled my father's employment. Strays took me in, and the rest is history. Now I'm the resident toysmith. I deal with forge iron and toy ore. Seem to lack the raw materials. Come see me again if anything changes. Toy ore, huh? So, a Vendi that, well, fled from Vendico. Alright. Dog food rations. Wonder if we can find any toy ore before leaving here. Let's see, waiting area for what I presume is, yep. Boarding heart, liquid metal. I presume that leads to the boss. No, that definitely seems more boss-like. Okay. Just a quicker way to get outside, I guess. Let's try that again without falling out. I don't see any chests or any sparkles. Not that I would on the snow. This is the third floor. What's this? Guest room. Let's see, some sewing kits, or a sewing kit. Fresh jammies. Little Fido's room. Brinkus the Hairless's room. Keep out. You can't tell me what to do. Epizeuxis? Well, whatever it is, it's a new weapon for Walker. This weapon packs a punch. 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 Okay. Oh, whatever. It's an upgrade for him. Jinx/Snowball's room. We've met Snowball. And are they together, or do they just share a room? Who knows? Catnip cocktail. Let's get a martini. Here we are. Phil's boil bar a large amount. Rover's room. Let's see. Toy helmet. And a postcard Mamelon. Picture of a postcard of Castle Northfang. Toy helmet. Toy forged headwear for the Crushmore Mines. 1 point in defense, but I lose 5 points in attack. I wouldn't say that's worth it. Bernard's room. Ammonia Ale. Greatest fighters in the lands of Phil. Greatest fighters in the lands of Phil. And Forge Iron. No toy ore, though. guess we're just gonna have to wait until next time to find out what he can make for us, and hopefully it won't be outdated by then. This must be the Chief's war room. Ready? Yeah, as we're gonna be. Let's go. Wait. I remember this guy. He was in the cutscene when everything was going wrong. Oh, but it wasn't the famous Walker Jacket himself. You're the chief? You're One-Eye? What gave it away, I wonder? Still, the Order's sharpest mind, I see. It's been a long time, Jingles. I'd say so. 17 years, 4 months, and 6 days. But who's counting? You two know each other? Walker here was my teacher, and I was his dutiful understudy. That's insane. Hardly the most insane thing we'll have to discuss before our time together is over. I assure you that. Jingles. No, but really, you took your sweet time showing up like this, Walker. I expected your arrival over 8 months ago. Who do you think slipped you that letter back in Hoarding Hall? That's right, I've been watching from the shadows. Sleeping Squire, Starprint. Everything played out just like Garbamesh foretold. Do you know why we've come to Mamelon, then? Of course I do. You're here for the Nix of Knack. But all that in due time. We've been planning an operation against the Grimelins. But we recently lost a key member of our team. Assist the Strays and I on our mission, and I'll take you to the Knick-Knack Temple myself. Sounds like a plan. And an excuse for us to get back together with Rotavia and loot. And I'm willing to bet that key member is Snowball. Oof, poor bastard having to carry that iron ball. I almost feel sorry for him. Take him to the pit, boys. Hey, Commander. You think it's impressive to keep kicking an old dog when he's down? How about more of a fair contest? How dare you? Who the disheveled do you think you are? I'm the Shadow at Night. You might have heard of me. I'm the one sacking your outposts all across the kingdom. Oh, is that so? By all means, step forward. Search her, then send her down below. I hope you know what you're doing. Leave the rest to you. Why are you doing this, little Shadow? I fight so my people don't have to. Someone I'm looking for is under the thumb of the hands of Grime. I've tracked him for months. This is the closest I can get. Surely a doggone Coliseum fight ain't your best chance. Maybe not. Maybe a certain idiot I know has been rubbing off on me. Don't worry. Snowball the Stray is going to get your people out while we entertain the masses. Maybe don't say that while a Grimelin is standing right there. Plus, I have a guy on the inside who can help us if things get hairy. About that. Quiet, you two. It's time for you to join the other participants. Other participant? Hey. Musk, you got caught? You're supposed to be the inside man. Yeah, we'll have to improvise. I've beaten every challenge they've thrown at me. Bridge mimics, toxic sludges, and more besides. This time feels different. Prepare yourselves. You go on in 5 minutes. Whew, boy. Wow, rare to see customers. Mastiff Knuckle, twin-sided dagger. Yeah, may as well. He needs a boost if this is giving him 55. Oh, wow, he had nothing equipped. No, I'm not going to sell it because I got nothing to sell. No, I'm not going to sell the sterile scalpel. Yikes. He really had nothing? What's it look like? Ah, it doesn't have an appearance. Head. Got Beetle Plane, he's got the Firefly Pin. I can only give him Patrick Hat or the Beetle Helm. I think -1 agility is worth the defensive boost. Is there anything I could give him? Cardboard armor's a boost, so yeah, I'll give him that. Let's see, he belongs to the Lamplighter house. Oh, also, I should check what skills he's got now. Let's see, neutralize, corrosion, old growth, spy, pins and needles. I think I'll stick with the mold growth, evil stench. The exploding cigar will be good. I should probably also change up Ratavia's skills. Nice as these are, the editing I have to do for them is too much. I'm gonna take back the Blue Mold Kiss. Which I guess in that case, I don't need it on him. So, let's go Pins and Needles. And I may as well get the oil spill back to make use of that exploding cigar of his. Let's see, Haunted Kettle. Yeah, I'll stick with that. But Firefly Pin. Let's see if we don't have anything better. Let's see, Glass Eye, no. Hourglass? Extra turn, maybe? And Janitor's Charm? No, I don't think he needs that. Luck bonus, move twice. Luck bonus, prevents knockback. Secret Society ring, skill and luck bonus. It's not much of one. Wallet chain? Lose some skill, gain some attack. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, let's do this. There's a barrel hanging from the ceiling. Last barrel I fought was a 30-foot snake monster. Each time they keep up on the ante. Well, the minute we have the upper hand, I'll have my smokescreen ready. Grab the kid in the chaos and we'll book it. First, we need to fight. And we need to win. Grimers and Grimettes! We have a special event tonight at the North Bank Dog Pits. Count 'em, 3 prisoners will take on a wastrel of great proportions. Brought to you by our leader, Hand of Grime member, Queen Northfang. Good luck again, husband. May the 14th time is the charm. Humph, the traitor sparks mean nothing to me. Traitor? Ha! Please. Survival of the strongest? That has always been our way. And the 8-Ball and his Gremlin army are much stronger than you ever were. And why do I keep on winning? You can't fight forever. But with the Forge of the Foul, we will never run out of soldiers to fight for us. Yeah, about that. Release the barrel! What do we got? A giant scorpion. Lovely. Got anything for me to steal? Glowing shard. Okay. Pins and needles. See if we can't do some serious damage to the claws. Ow. Okay, maybe leave Ratavi alone? God damn. Is defib or... I kind of have to. Because if I just use the jumper cables and it targets nothing but Ratavia... Yep. Okay, much as I would love to do some damage, I need some first aid. We gotta take out those claws first and foremost, for no other reason than to reduce its damage. I mean, I don't like it targeting North Fang, but at the very least it's not targeting Ratavia. Really? Whatever. Just means I'm gonna be targeting that one. Okay, good. One of its claws is down. I'm hoping it can't revive them. A little late to be neutralizing, especially considering there were no buffs or debuffs. Okay, got a Blue Mold Kiss. Let's see if that can stack with the pins and needles. It can. Okay. That's all taken care of. I don't want to Palm Strike it, so... And that'll probably get rid of stuff. But I need to do some serious damage. Yeah, that got rid of the Blue Mold. Fine, whatever. Hit it with an Exploding Cigar, which does hardly any damage, but we are doubling up with the... Crap, they're back. Now let's get this. Go for some pins and needles. Don't like that. Crap, we're out of metals. Okay, good. That's one claw down again. Ooh. I need to heal King North Fang. Let's get a Blue Mold Kiss. Lower its accuracy. No, I need items. Try and keep him alive. Okay. Ah. Now, let's get some spare metals. Turn activated. Because I don't want to use the Palm Strike, because that could push it out of position, which is not great. I want to use the oil, because that'll get rid of the Blue Mold. don't like that, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Whew. Okay. That was not easy, but it worked out in the end. The king of the mammals lives to fight another day. The crowd goes wild. This is the... What was that? Pearl, take me out to see what's going on. Yes, milady. You too, bookkeeper. Loot! Let's go. I'm here to bust you out. Eh? Please, trust me, Miss Ratavia. You're not just gonna let him slip away, are you? We gotta go after him. You coming? Got what I needed for Daddy. I'm with you on this. I gotta remember how his accent went. Musk. You two go on ahead. You can't give up now. Your people are staging their breakout as we speak. Snowball said they're headed toward her hideout. You think I'm going to give up, Little Shadow? No. Just gonna take me a bit to chew my arm off is all. Chew your... what? Can't get far with this ball and chain. A friend of mine could have rusted this apart in 2 seconds flat. It is no matter. I will get to chewing. Dip the chain in the waste. The waste? Or the waste. You're wise beyond your years, stink bug. I am free. You have my thanks. You are brave warriors, both. I shall help the Stray evacuate our people. Go, find your friend. No! The prisoners! They've escaped! Impossible! 8-Ball ain't gonna like this one bit. After them! Round them all up and kill the instigators. Right. Don't put me down for this. Just like Vermilion. Just like Rutilius. We need to flee the kingdom. Now. We'll take the train. You have knowledge of the outside world, yes? You're not going anywhere. All your talk of strength, and so quickly you tuck tail and run. You don't command me, Grimeland. I am the queen of Northfang. You were so preoccupied with those horrid games, you lost the forge and the prisoners. You will not abandon this fortress. And as for you, we know who you really are. Your little spy routine is over. I've sent word to your father, and he has called you home. Sawtooth. Your Majesty, right this way. What should I do now? Honestly, doesn't really matter. The Master has foreseen your end, and it's really soon. Bye now. Wow, they did nothing to stop them. Rover, You want to give the brief? You got it, Chief. Ears up, Strays. Castle Northfang is totally occupied by the enemy. It has been fully converted into a toxic factory. They are around the clock making weapons, armor, and... Continue. Turning the captives into gremlins. How awful. Castle is beyond saving, but we don't intend to let them have it either. We've been in contact with another group from Insectia, kindred spirits, let's say. I sent one of their guys to help with the job. Yo, the spider sends his regards. Hey, it's Bomb Beetle. Get out of town, Binster. You still kicking? Yeah, we go way back. Pulled a job together once. It's time for us Strays to make our move and cut off the head of the Gremlin war machine. What's the plan? Bring down the mountain. That's right, an avalanche. Gazillion tons of rock and snow. We collapse the mine and let old Mount Crushmore handle the rest. Now you're speaking my language. I'll have to do a quick survey, but a controlled blast should do the trick. But what about the captives there? Won't they be crushed in the snow? Well... no job is perfect. Sacrifices must be made. You can't. Those people are innocent. I want to take out the Hands of Grime too, but not like this. Walker, back me up here. Dustin. Cerulean? Listen, we worked for a month straight prepping for this job. You can't just roll in here and change all of our plans. I don't give a scrap about that. We're talking about life and death here. Ugh, what do you know? You aren't even one of us. You know, you sound an awful lot like the pack members you like to criticize. I may not be one of you, but I have a friend captive out there. And he's not the only one missing, or lost, or affected by the world of grime. But pack, stray, or otherwise, we can't condemn those prisoners to a frozen grave. Dustin speaks true. The boy makes a spirited point. Better they be buried in snow than turned into one of those creatures. Or did you forget what happened to Snowball already? I'll blow up that fetching mine myself if I have to. Master Jingles, we can come up with another way. We may not look it, but we're strong. We'll do whatever it takes, just not this. Suppose I should tell you. A message came in from my scout just before this meeting. You'll be happy to hear there's an update regarding the status of the city. What is it? It seems our mysterious friend, the Shadow at Night, has struck Northfang last night. The prisoners have been freed, and the Gremlins are in a frenzy. Prisoners escaped? That's great news! So you let us all argue about this for no reason? Who said there was no reason? Who is this Shadow at Night? Oh, right. Kind of a local folk hero that's popped up since the world's end. A Gremlin hunter of sorts, goes around burning toxic caravans. And saving children from the waste beasts and whatnot. So after all that, some mysterious person swoops in and saves the prisoners. I was so sure they were beyond saving. I would have buried them all. What's important is, now is the time to strike. We blow the mine. We destroy the factory before they get a chance to round up another batch of prisoners. Blammo! Hell yeah! Shadow at Night. It's settled then. What will it be, Dustin Binsley? Are you with us? Yeah, something tells me he was testing us. Seeing what kind of person we were before making a decision. And I'd say we passed. I got hurt a few weeks back. I'm new, you see. Okay. Strays took me in without question. I was raised to think they were hotable. Pretty sure they meant horrible. Monsters, Strays. And we live in a world of monsters. These fine folks saved my hide. Alright, still no toy ore, so no point. I get the feeling that while we were exploring the castle with Musk, we probably could have found the toy ore, but oh well. Rinkus won't let me come out on the mine mission. I'm so ticked. I think the chief would let me go. I mean, he was only 13 when he... Never mind. Maybe I can go next time. It's cold, but at least we get to blow something up. Funny as heck seeing you out here, Binsta. Guess it was fate that our paths would cross again. Sextia was saved from tyranny thanks to our work. Here's hoping we can do it again. Oh, that's right. With Rutilius gone, the Hands of Grime didn't have an inside man to take over Insectia, so... Well, maybe they haven't been spared, per se, but perhaps they're in a better state than the rest of the world. That will be coming too, yes? Who knows what manner of injuries we may gather on our journey. I'm also stronger than I look. Alright, give me space. Take whatever you need from inside. It's our biggest operation in months. There's a guest room up on the 3rd floor. All set, we head for North Fang Toy Mine. Let's go. Well, if nothing else, that's probably where we can get some toy ore. But let's look around just a little bit. Ah. Knew it. 2 frozen hearts. Statue Park S. Oof. Alright, new enemy. Let's see what we got. Grimalkin. Probably what they call the ones who get, you know, turned into, or get transformed from the Mamelon people. Well, if they're like anything else, they're not going to take to a Bubble Blast very well. Yep. Alright, what do we got in here? Mamelon Shield. Ugh. Bit of a waste considering we already have one, and I don't really see the other characters needing one. I mean, maybe I could give one to... Yeah, I could probably give one to Cerulean. If for no other reason than to, you know, give him some defense against ranged damage. See, some charged cables, I'll take that, especially considering we used up the defib in the last fight. Because the boss decided to target exclusively Ratavia for several turns. Alright, nothing else. Let's just take these guys down. Ooh, okay. Damn. I mean, that's how it should go with a 6-shooter like that. Alright, I believe that is everything around here. Okay, nothing else around here. Huh. Would have expected that to be in a hidden zone, but whatever. Frozen Boneyard. No map. Oof. This place seems eerie. What the heck is that? Antifreeze. Well, they're probably weak to fire. Yep. Oh, and they're very weak. Okay. Oh, Cerulean got a level up. More points in the skill. And speaking of skill, I should probably use some healing. And restock on metals and all that good stuff. There's that. Down there. Clips are going to be very hard to find. Another frozen heart. With the, you know, way this all looks. May as well use up some of these warm burgers. Wow, these guys are not very tough at all. It tells me they'll resist this, but I may as well give it a try. Really? Weak to water, and by a large margin. That is surprising. Alright, pair of level ups, one for Walker, one for Dustin. Let's go for some more skill. And more attack on Dustin. Now what do we got? Amalon Helm. Where is it? Oh. I guess he can't equip the Mamelon Helm. Oh, he could have equipped the toy helmet, Mamelon Helm. Yeah, why not? It kind of works. And nope, still got... We haven't been getting a whole lot of equipment for Cerulean, have we? Kinda weird. Oh, was that it? We shouldn't get too close to the castle. Tormund Path is just beyond. Ooh, combat can. I was wondering when we were going to get the other part of this. There it is, combat can. Plus 10 attack. What was this made for? Who knows? But it's a nice boost in defense and attack, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, well, there's Jingles. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. Just north of here. Keep up. Now then, this is gonna be... Well, this is obviously gonna be the next major dungeon, and I can see the Knickknack Temple over there. However, we're running a little short on time. We're about 5 minutes left, just under that. And I don't know when the next save point's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be right at the entrance or if it's gonna be deep in the mines. And I don't want to get stuck in the middle of that because, well, my recording schedule, I can only record one video at a time because I'm recording them right before work. Well, at least when it comes to the Kingdoms of the Dump. By the time I get to the rest of the series, it's my weekend. So I think we're gonna end things off a little bit early for today. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.